What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie back at it again. And today I've got a great video for you. This is going to be my 2012 top complimented fragrances. So if you want fragrances that are going to get you compliments, this is the list to watch. Of course, this is going to be based on my usage. Your mileage may vary. Now, one thing that I do want to kind of include is that your compliment factor is going to be relevant towards how you are presenting yourself. I found more than often, if I'm in slacks, look clean, presentable, I'm going to be complimented more often than if I've got my beard going, look a little bit more grungy, just pulling the gym wear and attire. You're definitely not going to get complimented because you're not more approachable. So also keep that in mind when thinking about getting compliments on fragrances. All that being said, let's get down to the list, guys. Starting with honorable mentions. I've got two honorable mentions and I'm going to do them both at once since they are very, very similar fragrances. Now, both of these fragrances have been in a lot of my lists for a very good reason. They're very nice, they project, they last, they get compliments, both of which smell just like my good old buddy MI. This is going to be Sean John's Unforgivable and Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. This is going to be a little bit more formal, a little bit less citrus at the top, more citrus at the top, more of a teenager or sportier scent here, but both very similar in fragrances. I happen to prefer this one, even though I use this one quite a bit. I do prefer Sean John's Unforgivable, and I really want to get myself a bottle of the multi-platinum edition and see how well that is in comparison to Millesime Imperial. But again, these are going to be both my honorable mentions for my top 10 most complimented. Now, let's get started with number 10. This is going to be from the house of Dolce & Gabbana. On my skin, Dolce & Gabbana's The One gets a ton of compliments. This is going to be, of course, tons of that fruit punch smell. It doesn't last too long, unfortunately, but when it's on my skin for the 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, it absolutely gets tons of compliments. And again, guys, I've got so many fragrances. I had a very, very difficult time picking out the top of the litter. So these complimented fragrances are going to be worthwhile and worth your purchase. This is going to be Dolce & Gabbana's The One at number 10. At number 9, we've got from the house of Issey Miyake. And I kind of wanted to bundle everything together, but I'm just going to use this one for reference. This is going to be L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme. This is going to be the Sport Edition. I happen to prefer this one to the original, even though the original does garner a lot of compliments because of its projection and that yuzu note up top, which this stays very, very similar, but a little bit softer with the mandarin orange. Very nice fragrances, get compliments. The intense version, the regular version, the summer edition. I happen to prefer this sport edition because of its wearability. But again, anything from the house of Issey Miyake is gonna get you compliments. This is gonna be my number 9, guys. Coming in at number 8. Nothing else but Chanel's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now this one gets me compliments on, again, the only first 4 to 5 hours of my wearing. Unfortunately, again, it's one of the ones that's closer to the skin, but it is such a beautiful fragrance that if people are around you in that physical 2 to 3 foot area, you are going to get complimented with this fragrance. There's no doubt about it. It is such an elegant and well done lemon fragrance. It is absolutely amazing. If you can, try this on your skin, pick yourself up a bottle. Again, I do believe this to be one of the best in the Chanel lineup right now. Again, number 7. I'm sorry, number 8. Number 7 is going to be from the house of Carolina Herrera. This is 212 for men. Now, a lot of people might not think that this is a worthwhile complimented fragrance, but I'm telling you, try this on your skin and you will get compliments. This projects so well and has such a pleasing scent with that top grass note with the lemons on top. It's very pleasing scent. It's if it wouldn't be so salty, I would say it's non-offensive, but it is a little bit offensive with the amount of salt that they put at the top of this note. But everything else, once it starts drying down, is great. Lasts for absolute ever on my skin and gets a ton of compliments. This is Carolina Herrera's 212 for men, coming in at number 7. At number 6, this is going to be from the house of Guerlain, L'Instant de Guerlain, and this is the extreme version, or extreme. Now, when I first started testing this, I didn't get as many compliments as I thought I would because of the potency. And then I started applying this to different areas. And again, you may want to try applications in different areas. I happen to find that this one in particular lasts a little bit longer on my actual clothing than it does on my skin. So maybe try a couple sprays on your physical body parts on your skin, and maybe 2 shots on the shirt, 1 shot in the shirt. See how it does for you. But this one again garners a ton of compliments. Has a great cocoa top note. Citrus at the top. Very nice, very well done. If you could find a bottle of this, get it. It's worth the purchase price. So find yourself a bottle of L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme. The original version is very well done again, and is very available at your local Nordstroms and Saks and whatnot. But this one goes above and beyond with that cocoa up top and in the base notes. So that is going to be my number 6. Coming in at number 5, this should be no surprise because this one I have been raving about for a very long time. Although not my favorite in the Chanel house, this is still very, very good. Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. This one gets a ton of compliments, guys. And again, like I said, it is a very general aquatic, but the grapefruit note up top is something that I haven't really smelled on too many other fragrances. I mean, it does smell like a general aquatic, but it doesn't go the salty route, it doesn't go too sweet. It's very kind of in the middle and also a little bit synthetic, but I think well done by the House of Chanel for an aquatic fragrance and trying to try something new from the house. And women absolutely love it. I get more compliments from women than anything from this fragrance. Bleu de Chanel again coming in at number 5. At number 4, guys, this is another heavy hitter, so I mean, we're getting up there. If you get any of these top 4 fragrances, you're gonna get compliments non-stop because these are very, very well done fragrances and are well worth the purchase price. This is gonna be from the House of Dior. This is Dior Homme Intense. Now, as you can see, this is the black label right here. Very, very good stuff. Juice is absolutely phenomenal. Every time I wear this, and I typically wear this out when I'm either going out to the club or going out to the bar, compliments, because this one, not only does it project, but it also lasts on my skin. And again, it's got a very unique note that you don't usually get with fragrances. It's got the iris along with a heavy cocoa note, so you get that chocolate vibe in there, and it just blends together so well that people just cannot turn away from this stuff. I will literally have people turning around and asking me what I am wearing when I have this on. This is phenomenal stuff, guys. So give this a try. I love the original Dior Homme. Again, more iris than I would like in some applications, but this one is just over the top. This is going to be my number 4 in my top 10 most complimented. Moving on to number 3, guys. This is going to be no surprise for most of you because it's on everybody's top 10 complimented list for a reason. This is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. Again, guys, the gold bullion doesn't do you wrong. It may be synthetic, it may be loud, it may be obnoxious, but by God, it gets compliments. And by compliments, I mean, again, head turning, what are you wearing? That smells great. I could smell you a mile away. Whether or not some people like that, unfortunately, this is the type of fragrance it is. It projects more than almost any other fragrance I have. This stuff is killer. This is going to be my number 3 for top 10 most complimented 2012, and well worth the purchase price. Even if you only use it for going out to the clubs and you got to overpower 50 other guys with their cologne and wearing Aqua di Gio and Le Male, this stuff will do it. Alright, guys, now this is going to be my top 2 heavy hitters right here, and actually one's going to be summer, one's going to be winter, so both going to be a great selection for either or if you need to purchase just 2 out of this list. And the first one, coming in at number 2, is going to be my combo of Pure Malt and the original Amen put together. Like I said before in my other videos, guys, 2 sprays of this, one on the neck, one on the back of the neck, or one on the chest, one on the back of the neck. Maybe another 3 or 4 sprays of this in other locations or same locations on the inner arms. Gets the job done, and you will get compliments. Bar none. This starts off phenomenal with the whiskey note. It is very, very unique. Just well done, again, from the house of Thierry Mugler. And on that note, I don't know if you guys know this, but September 7th, take note, September 7th, 2012, releasing Pure Leather on the Thierry Mugler store. So watch out, it should be coming out. I'm probably going to get myself a bottle here quickly. But again, this is going to be my number 2. These guys together, this one alone gets compliments. Same with this one, but together, it's a great team. Absolutely phenomenal scent. Now, last one to finish it up, guys. This is going to be kind of a downer for some of you because you probably already know what it is. My go-to scent, guys, is this Versace's Pour Homme. By far the most complimented scent that I own. It's light, and by light I mean it's a summer scent. It does project very well. It lasts on my skin. I know a lot of people don't get the projection that they would like out of it. This lasts on my skin. The citrus at the top is great with the lemons. And again, just an absolutely great signature scent, all around scent. Phenomenal. You cannot go wrong with this stuff, guys. Give this a try. I know a lot of people like to compare this with Allure Homme Sport. Allure Homme Sport has its own great qualities, but again, I think that this, in my opinion, goes above and beyond those. But again, that's for you guys to decide, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Again, rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care, guys.